With a few tips on engine alignment, here's Jeff Fay from Fay's Boatyard on Lake Winnipesaukee.
So when you do your engine alignment, the shaft, the weight of the shaft and the coupling is going to want to pull it down, and it's resting on the shaft log. So you want to pull it up about 1/4 of an inch, so you're somewhat going through the center of the shaft log, and then you bring the coupling up, and you get it into the groove on the coupling, and then you get it so it's close, and then you do your visual. Make sure you got a good gap all the way around. And then you take your feeler gauge, and you want to check it. I usually check it side to side first. And then you want to check it on the top and then on the bottom. 3 to 5 thousandths is a pretty good gap if you can get it square all the way around. And if you don't get a good, if it's too tight on one side and too loose on the other side, then you got to figure out, your adjustments on the either sliding the motor one way or the other, or up and down. This is the rear mount, which is adjustable. You have an adjustment here, which you can raise and lower the back of the engine with. And then there's also a locking bolt, which you can loosen up on both sides. And then this shaft goes through the motor mount, and you can adjust the motor from side to side. You might need a long, like an old prop shaft or a big pry bar, so you can move the motor back and forth. Well, there is a rubber insert on a lot of motor mounts that runs through the center of the motor mount. And usually just by looking at it, you can tell if it's still there or not. It'll all just fall apart if it's not there. With the motor mounts to the stringer, you want to make sure the bolts are tight. And if they just spin, that usually means that the stringer is rotten inside.